If you guys want to turn one of these $1 bills into one of these, then stay tuned. Did that turn out well, guys? Well, here's how to turn $1 into more. We're talking about investments today. We're gonna go into my whole investment portfolio today with you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys do like the video, make sure to smash that like button. It helps me a lot. We're gonna get into the video then. Let's go. So we're gonna talk about ETFs and individual stocks. So if you guys don't know what ETFs are, definitely make sure to click that video and you guys can go watch it. In that video, I explain what an ETF is and what a stock is, the difference between them. I think I explained it pretty well. If you guys don't have time to watch that video, I'll just try to quickly explain it real quick right now. A ETF is basically a combined amount of stocks that a management company makes. So they'll combine a whole bunch of stocks, like for example the S&P 500 ETF, something like VOO, or some of the ETFs that I have. They're a combination of the top 500 companies in the United States, basically following the S&P 500. They basically buy a little bit of each stock and create one stock, and the price is usually cheaper, so you're able to buy one of that ETF for like $20. Instead of having to buy like Amazon and Tesla and Apple, you can just buy this one $20 stock and have a very like small share in it. So we'll get into more of that in a bit. That was just a quick review on ETFs. And obviously having a stock is just having one share in a company. So it's plain and simple, you just hold one share. We're gonna get into individual stocks first. Hopefully that's less boring than ETFs. These again are my stocks that I have in my retirement account. So they're gonna be long-term sleeper stocks. What I mean by that is that they're gonna be long-term and they're gonna be there forever. When I'm old and I'm like 50, I'm still probably gonna have these stocks, and they're gonna give me dividends into a Roth IRA that is tax-free in retirement. So everything that I earned in this account is not taxable. As long as I just hold it, I'll earn dividends every month and every quarter of the year. Most of these stocks are obviously dividend paying stocks. I did have a few growth stocks, but I've recently sold them off. So let's actually get into the portfolio. So I have Johnson & Johnson averaging at $146.96. I'm up $1 on it. It pays out a dividend of about 2.73%. That's pretty good. And the next stock is Verizon. I actually have Verizon for my internet. That's pretty interesting to feel like I own a share in it. I have the average price of $55.32. I'm up about 7% on it. We're up like $4. Verizon actually pays out a dividend of 4.21%. That's pretty high. A lot of these stocks you guys can find on Google. If you guys look up high dividend paying stocks and ETFs, you guys can find a whole list of it. But if you guys finish this video, you guys will have a good idea of like the dividend giants. Dividend giants are just high paying dividend stocks. So let's go move on to the next individual stock that I have in my Roth IRA, and that's gonna be CocaCola, averaging at $46.79. I'm up like $2.50 on it, about $2.50. Again, guys, my portfolio is not that big. I just turned 19, so if you guys take that into consideration, these are just incremental small investments for now. I definitely will make bigger investments in the future, but you guys have to stay tuned for those. And the next individual stock I have is actually my biggest holding in my retirement portfolio. It's gonna be 12 shares of Realty Income, ticker symbol O, a total cost at $726, averaging at $60.54. I'm up about $35 on it right now, and the great thing about this stock is that it pays monthly dividends. So every month you get a little bit of money. And this stock actually yields 4.44% dividend. That's great. It shows consistency, and it's slightly more volatile in my portfolio, but I have a really good position as of right now. And long term, this is a real estate company. So it invests in real estate, and every month you get dividends because of their investments. I do believe in real estate investing, so I do believe in this. We're gonna go into the next individual stock that I have. It's gonna be AT&T, ticker symbol T. This is one of those what we can call dividend giants. If you guys look this up, AT&T actually yields 7.26% dividend. That's crazy. That's super high. I actually have a pretty bad position with AT&T, but I have average price of $29.66 and a total cost of $148. I have 5 shares. That wraps up my individual stocks, guys. And next we're gonna move on to ETFs. So these are, again, the grouped up stocks that are just combined into one stock that I'm buying. My first one is going to be rather more on the expensive side. It's going to be ticker symbol VYM, Vanguard High Dividend Yield ETF. I'm averaging at $79.48. My total cost is $158.97. This actually pays out every 3 months. Last month in September, it actually paid out 70 cents per share, which is a lot. I have 2 shares of that. Let's move on to my next ETF, and that's going to be ticker symbol KBWD. It's going to be in the Invesco KWB High Dividend Yield Financial ETF. This is on the cheaper side. It's going to be at $13.76 per share. That's my average cost, and the total cost at 3 shares is going to be $41.29. So this is another monthly dividend paying, I guess now it's an ETF. So this pays out 11 cents per month per share. So I have 3 shares of that. And my next ETF is going to be ticker symbol SPHD. It's going to be Invesco S&P 500 High Dividend Low Volume ETF. And what that means is that it doesn't trade really like volatile. So it'll just stay around the same price throughout. Maybe it'll go up a little bit, maybe go down a little bit. And I have an average cost of $33.67. And total cost here is going to be $437. For the ticker symbol SPHD, it actually pays monthly. Again, it's another ETF that pays monthly, which is really nice. So it paid out 14 cents, almost 15 cents per share last month. This is a great ETF to hold if you want to see gains or returns monthly. I have 13 shares of this. I bought this in like around March. I bought a lot of these in March when the stock market dropped. I have a good amount of these. And another ETF that I bought during March when everything dropped was ticker symbol SPYD, the S&P 500 High Dividend ETF. SPYD is a really popular ETF to buy when trying to invest in the S&P 500. I have average pricing of $25.49. I did buy more when it went up, so I averaged a little higher. At a total cost of $254, I am profiting value-wise in the holding of $25. This actually pays out every 3 months. It paid out 26 cents per share last time it paid out. And that wraps it up for my whole investment portfolio. I do plan to buy more. There's so many more ticker symbols and ETFs that I have to get my hands on and diversify. If you guys want to know how much money I use to buy all these shares, my total investment into my retirement account at this point was $2,000. So with $2,000, you guys can definitely buy all the stocks that were mentioned. Maybe not the same amount of quantities, but definitely you guys can diversify as much as I did or even more. I'd love to see you guys' portfolios. Is that the right term? You guys'? I don't know, but I'd love to see your portfolios. So if you guys want to share with me, feel free. You guys can DM me with my Instagram below. And if you guys were wondering what a Roth IRA was, I definitely made a video on that. You guys can check it out. It's just a retirement account where all your profits are non-taxable by the government. It definitely takes a long time, but it's a long-term investing. So you invest whatever money you don't think you'll need in the next like 20-30 years. If you guys start today, if you guys are 18, 19, 20, 21, even 30, if you guys start investing today at a good percentage return, for example, if you guys buy AT&T at a 7% return, you guys will see drastic gains when you guys retire. I suggest you guys save like 10%, at least 10% of your money and put it into either stocks or ETFs and kind of just put them away. You'll come back with a lot of money. Just if you guys like to check on it, you guys can always use Webull, and you guys can always just open the app real quick and see how your stocks are doing. If you guys want to open an account right now, you guys can click the link below. You guys can open an account with Webull with my link, and you guys will get 2 free stocks, one for opening it and one for depositing $100 to start your investing. And you guys will get 2 free stocks for that. I also get something out of it, so you guys will be helping this channel grow. I hope I may have even helped you guys start investing or think about investing. And if you guys haven't yet, it's a great way to make money safely. If you guys have money that you guys don't use, it's a great way to flip $1 into more, like I showed you guys. I hope that magic trick wasn't kind of bad. And guys, if you guys like this video and you guys want to see more videos, click subscribe, click like, click the bell notifications, because apparently 90% of my viewers aren't subscribed.